What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Sunday, January 9th, a special Sunday edition. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite plays are. And then finally, go check out No House Advantage, the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up to get up to $25 on your first deposit. And we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Harrison Barnes, Jaren Jackson, Nas Little, Brandon Clark, and Aaron Gordon on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. In first at number 5, I'm looking at Kevin Porter Jr. He's point guard, small forward eligible, which is a really nice designation. 6,200, projected for 32. The goal is 41. He's in the optimal lineup 23% of the time. I gave him his standard issue run, 32 minutes. He's around a fantasy point per minute, 15 points, 6.5 assists, 5.5 boards. It's a slight pace up spot against Minnesota. Minnesota's defense, not all it's cracked up to be in that defensive rating. You don't expect it to hold, a little bit of shooting luck. So if you can roster a guy playing north of 30 minutes, point guard and small forward eligibility, and he's a fantasy point per minute guy, that to me is one of the better plays of the day. No Steven Adams, no potentially Ja, and no Dylan Brooks means DeAnthony Melton looking pretty good. Point guard, shooting guard eligible, 6,200, projected for 32. The goal's 41. He's in the optimal lineup 24% of the time. I gave Melton 27 minutes, and in this spot, he looks great. 1.18 fantasy points per minute, 13 points, 6 boards, 4 assists, 2.5 stocks in a massive pace-up matchup against the Lakers. The Grizzlies gained 2.3 possessions over their average in this spot. Lakers defense not exactly good either, so take the minutes bump and take DeAnthony Melton. Back to Houston now for Christian Wood at number 3, power forward center eligible. That power forward eligibility is just so massive here. 7,500, projected for 42. The goal is 47, and he is in the optimal lineup 25% of the time. Like I mentioned before for Porter, I'm just giving Christian Wood his standard issue, 33 minutes, 1.25 fantasy points per minute, a massive double-double, 19 points, 13 rebounds in this one, 2.5 assists, and 2 stocks. Again, that pace-up spot against Minnesota, you're not at all worried about Karl Anthony Towns' defense, at least you haven't ever had to be in the past. So grab that $7,500 price tag on Christian Wood now. The fact that you can put him in at power forward makes things so much easier. At number 2, I'm going to Jusuf Nurkic, 7,300, just center only, but, 31 minutes of 1.4 fantasy points per minute against the Sacramento team that'll allow for a pace-up spot, and not a great center rotation to begin with, at least from a defensive standpoint. 17 points for Nurkic. I got him projected for 43 fantasy points with a 46-point goal, 26% of the time in the optimal. A monster double-double, just like Christian Wood, 17 points, 13 boards, 4 assists, and 2 stocks. You love anytime you can get anybody really going against Sacramento. That doesn't change here with Nurkic. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are. And then still, go check out No House Advantage, the promo code Awesemo, and $25 on your first deposit. This one's easy. If there's no Ja Morant, you're going to Tyus Jones, point guard eligible, 4,900, projected for 35.5. The goal is 35.5. He's in the optimal lineup 42% of the time. He gets the biggest bump if Ja Morant isn't on the floor. He gets 33 minutes. He's a 1.1 fantasy point per minute guy in this scenario because we probably won't have Dylan Brooks either. 17% usage, 14 points, 8 assists, 5 boards, and a steal in that massive pace-up spot against the Lakers. If you're playing any Memphis Grizzlies, you're probably playing a lot of them. Kind of feel the same way about the Rockets right now with Wood and Porter. Lots of Grizzlies and Rockets at the top, but no one is better, and it's not even close, than Tyus Jones. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders for FanDuel on Sunday, January 9th. DraftKings version of this video is around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win that money. We're back again to normal shows Monday morning for another edition of the Contenders.